I had a customer bring in a 1963 Cessna 172 for a full interior. We're going to be doing all new plastics, a new headliner, new leather upholstery for the side panels and the seats. We'll also be doing new foam, carpet, and then I'll be painting all the aluminum trims. Alright, I've ordered all my parts per the year and serial number of the aircraft. And first thing, I just got a camera and I've gone through and I'm taking pictures of everything before I remove it. You can never have too many pictures. Well, first things first, I've got to remove the old interior. I've got to get the seats and everything ready to go for upholstery, so I'll start with those. One helpful tip on a lot of your Cessna 172s and 182s, they have these lower heater vent shrouds. You want to remove those before you start on removing the seats. So just remove these screws. Alright, after getting the vents off, I need to remove these seat stops. Slide the seat forward. Alright, and remove this aft seat stop. Alright, now I'm going to remove this back bench. This particular model, there's four bolts that hold it in place. Alright, to remove the seat belts here. If I'm going to be reinstalling an item, I kind of like to keep the hardware together with it. That way you don't have tons of little baggies around. Alrighty, now we're going to get these upholstered panels off. And sometimes they can be a little tricky to pull out. Alright, I'm going to be removing the old fiberglass insulation and I'm going to be replacing it with our Hush Kit material, which is a closed cell foam about a ½ inch thickness with a self-adhesive on the back. This will take anywhere from about an additional 5 to 10 decibels out of the audible range. Make your ride just a little quieter. As I'm removing these interior panels, I'm just looking for orientation, seeing what overlaps what. And whatever is sitting on top will be the next piece that I remove. This piece right here we can see is missing a few pieces of hardware, and you know, when you see the holes that are not filled or anything like that, you can go to the Cessna IPC and find out what is supposed to be there. With these baggage tie downs, you can use a punch to loosen them, or you can just take a socket that will fit over. You can I'm going to be really gentle pulling this piece out. Over time the plastic will get really brittle, and I want to keep it in one piece so that I can compare it to the new part once I get it out. I'm going to remove this baggage door. Some of them have these little spring clips. You can just take a flat blade screwdriver and pry it out. Well, now I'm going to take out these door posts, and as you can see, there used to be a handle right here, and underneath these caps is a number 10 screw. So to pop these caps off, I'm just going to use a little flat blade screwdriver. And you can see the screws. And for the vent tube, all you have to do on this is just pull it straight out. I'm going to be replacing the original sun visors with ARFC sun visors from Plain Plastics, so I'm going to keep the old hardware, paint it, and then reuse it. Well, I'm going to pull this headliner out now, and it's retained with wires that run across the width of the aircraft and slide into little tabs. And also, it's got little teeth that go all the way around the aircraft. Just stick right through the headliner, and I'm going to start by pulling the headliner free from these. Next, I'm going to remove this little coat hanger that hangs from the ceiling. Then I'm going to undo this zipper, and you can see there's a channel stitched into the headliner, and in this channel that little wire rod is running through there, and it's held into place by a little aluminum tab that has one small screw. So you're going to start by undoing this screw. Pull the tab down a little bit, go to the next one. You can then take the rod and pull it over the tab, and it will just drop down. This wire rod fits right here in this tab. I'm just going to pop it out, and then it's going to allow this to drop. As you see, then the rod slides through another tab up here in the center of the aircraft. I'm just going to come down here by the window where it ends and just pull it free. And there you go. Come to the other side. So just go to each one of those wire rods and disconnect them just like the first one. I'm going to be replacing this headliner with a brand new one. The upholsterer is going to want to use it as a template, so I want to keep it intact as much as possible. So to remove it from these little teeth up here above the door, I've pulled down the front of the headliner to where I have access to the back side. I'm going to take a putty knife and come in just between the teeth and the headliner and push up. That'll allow it to release. Get to the rod. Alright, now to remove the old carpet.
I'm going to replace this old carpet with a new carpet kit from Flame Plastics. It comes pre-cut, pre-serged for your aircraft installation.
I'm going to take this door panel off now. First I need to start by taking this door handle off, and all it's holding it on is a small C-clip. They have tools that you can purchase to remove these. You can pick them up at any auto parts store, but I'm just going to use an awl and a flat blade screwdriver. I'll hook it with the awl and then push the tab with the screwdriver blade. And the door handle just pops right off. These panels are held in by these little spring clips right here. So I popped one out. I'm going to kind of support the door, work my way down to the next one. It just pops right out. Move this fiberglass insulation. Keep a hold of the spring. All right. Now that the interior has been removed, we can start cleaning and prepping for the insulation kit that we're going to install later.